Mic seems to be working. Everything seems fine, so we should be good. Okay, so welcome to Daily Deltarune Boss challenge number 237. So yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it live yesterday. I already said so I think you already know why. But I'm back, and I can get back to the regularly live challenges for now, at least. Until someone visits me again, until I get visited again. Wow, that's fun. Javel with solo Chris and teammates just can't progress the battle. I guess I can choose pacifist or violence this time, although, well, if I do pacifist, it's only going to be pirouette. So it kinda sucks. I guess I'm just gonna do violence. Teammates can just not progress battle, so I can heal, that's fine, but that's probably the only thing they're gonna be able to do, to be honest. To set that on my laptop. Yes, pacified does count as progressing the battle. Pacified does count, it's like sparing. It's literally finishing the battle, so it does count as progress. I count anything that reduces HP, fills the mercy bar or whatever the requirement is, and directly finishing the battle. So unfortunately, like, I wouldn't even be able to pacify, so yeah. I told you they were gonna say hello anyway. Yeah, no Root Buster, because that counts as progressing the battle too. Okay, since Chris is going to be the only one that does do something in the battle, I might as well give them the Iron Shackle. I'm gonna give them the White Ribbon too, so they have more HP. I'm gonna do, yeah, Dainty Scarf with Ralsei, because he's gonna be the one to get healed, so... I wish I had X-Slash. I see you singing Devotion, NK. Honestly, doing the attack, like the Spade Circle attack, doing it inwards is actually a lot more satisfying. I never realized. If I had known, I probably would have started doing it much earlier. Okay, I think this is turn 9, so... in 2 turns I should be able to do the pirouette again. Now imagine how hard the twin ribbon would go here too. You know, when doing it inward. I mean, I personally would like a New Game Plus option, but I don't know if it's going to be the case. Honestly, I've been thinking for a little while. I've had this idea in mind for, you know, ideas for a New Game Plus type of mod, but you know, I don't know how to code, and I don't really know any mod makers that could do it. But damn, I'm fumbling this one. I had a few ideas. Mostly, like, something I would have liked to see is more party members. You know, having the option to have Noelle again. Maybe the other classmates. You know, a lot of people thought Birdly would be an option in the later chapters, but it's not the case. I know there's a mod currently in development that adds Noelle and Birdly to the party in Chapter 1. Well, at least the development for Chapter 1 is ongoing. And I also would have liked if there was some more equipment options, in the sense that, actually, you know, it's funny, the Aqua Knife is actually, I know I can cam the corner, it's just, it doesn't give me as much TP, and even though it's not useful, I prefer doing it while running around. And yeah, more, you know, the Aqua Knife extends the duration, you know, the timing for the critical hits. You know, it makes it easier to do critical hits. It's 2 frames instead of 1. And you know, it's funny, I actually imagined that the party could have like alternate types of weapons that would have different effects, like Chris could have different types of swords. You know, there's the basic sword, there would be like a long sword or a heavy sword. I also thought of something like a rapier, you know, that would deal more damage for critical hits. This kind of stuff. Susie having, you know, due to her character development, I would have liked to see her, you know, have more options for magic. And same for Ralsei, maybe like use the spell book or something, or a staff. You know, their magic weapons, they will be more focused around other stuff. It would still be like the same items that you would normally use, but you would have the option to maybe reforge them with Malleus starting from Chapter 2, or maybe even before, to a different type of weapon that would have different effects. And also, one nice thing I would have liked to see for New Game Plus is us actually using the vessel. Instead of being stuck in Chris, we actually have the vessel, and Chris is just part of the story, but on the side. And I know there's also a mod that makes you play the vessel directly. Well, Ralsei keeps his hoodie during Chapter 1. The vessel has more, like, some sort of forms of spells and stuff. I don't remember the name of the mod, but I know I saw it.
I can do anything.
Ouch.
I can do anything.
Yeah, Jevel's exhausted, but I can't even pacify him. Ooh.
Chaos.
40 damage? Oh, right. I forgot the way damage works in Chapter 1 is a little bit different. missing the critical hit.
I can do anything.
Oh yeah, sorry. The challenge is solo Chris on Devil, but with top tier items. I'm almost done. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really watched any pre-craft streams. You know, I haven't actually ever. But I did see some clips of him playing Deltarune, and I know a running joke is that he basically doesn't know anything about the game. Keeps, you know, calling people the wrong names. Says random stuff, but. Come on, if it's 36, that means I'm at negative 12, right? I don't even know where I am in the pirouette cycle. Okay, maybe I can do a little bit more damage. Okay. I'm gonna finish the fight by whiffing. But yeah, I know he's very unaware of everything, you know, he says random stuff, but he's good at dodging. And I think that's something I said a couple days ago, is that he's not very good in terms of the story, like he doesn't know a lot, but he's a good gamer. Like he's good at dodging, so you know he has some skills for this. That's or at least I suppose, because like I've seen clips of him like dodging the hammer attack in Hammer of Justice, the same one that gave me trouble when I tried to no-hit him earlier a couple days ago. But yeah, there's Jebel, so yeah, it was funny having the Iron Shackle for Chris. I'm just so used to equipping it on Susie, so actually doing more damage than usual, it was a bit weird. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, so